Today, I want to pull back the curtain on a side of the financial world that many of us aren't introduced to until we've already spent decades in the workforce. We talk a lot about saving for retirement, but there is a massive difference between saving money and allocating capital. When you treat your money like a brigade of soldiers, you realize that leaving them in a standard savings account at a big bank is like leaving them in the barracks during a high-stakes mission. They aren't growing, they're actually losing their strength to inflation. To keep your money soldiers strong and capable of capturing more soldiers to return to the home base, you have to understand the tools used by institutional investors. One of the most significant shifts in my own journey happened when I started looking into what it means to be an accredited investor. In the eyes of the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, being accredited simply means you've reached a level of financial stability, either through income or net worth, where the government trusts you to evaluate higher risk, higher reward opportunities that aren't available to the general public. It's like graduating from the basic training of index funds into the specialized maneuvers of private equity and private credit. I wouldn't have had access to this information if I hadn't been methodical about building my own fortress over the last 18 years, and I want to give you that same perspective so you know what's possible as you grow your own nest egg. One of the engines I'm currently using to put my lazy cash to work is a platform that specializes in private credit and real estate syndication. In a typical bank setup, you give the bank your money, they lend it to a business at 15%, and they give you back 0.01%. When you move into private credit syndicates, you are essentially cutting out the middleman. You are joining a group of investors to lend money directly to companies or real estate developers. Instead of the bank keeping the profit, you capture a yield that is often in the double digits, sometimes 12 to 15%. The beauty of this is that these are often short-term, lasting anywhere from 1 to 9 months. It keeps your money relatively liquid and ready for the next move, rather than locking it away for decades. But if you're going to maneuver in this arena, you have to be tactical about taxes. This is where the self-directed IRA or SDIRA comes into play. Most people think an IRA is just a bucket for stocks and bonds at a big brokerage firm. An SDIRA is different. It gives you the keys to the kingdom. It allows you to hold alternative assets like physical real estate, private corporate debt, or even pre-IPO shares in a company like SpaceX, while keeping all those gains inside a tax-advantaged shell. If you initiate this within a Roth SDIRA, the interest you earn from those private loans and the growth you see from a private company launch, your ROI is 100% tax-free. It is a powerful way to accelerate your retirement timeline without giving a huge cut to the IRS. However, as I always say, you have to be mindful of the risks. Chasing a high dollar amount without doing your due diligence is how people end up as a cautionary tale. You have to triple check the intelligence before allocating your funds. For me, that means never putting more than about 1% of my total nest egg into any single speculative growth play. My core fortress remains in diversified, low-cost funds. I'm only using a small tactical unit of my liquid cash to explore these opportunities. This allows me to capture the upside while ensuring that my retirement goals remain secure. The goal of this video is to share with you the mechanics of how the game changes as your financial situation progresses. For the longest time, I didn't have this playbook because I wasn't in this specific realm. Now I can testify that wealth isn't just about how much you have, it's about how effectively you use the tools available to you. Don't let your money grow weak in a zero interest account while the world moves forward. Inflation eats at those dollars that are hardly earning interest. Be methodical, stay educated, and always be prepared for the unexpected. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. This isn't about getting rich. It's about getting in control. If this helped you, subscribe, comment, and stay with me. We'll keep building from here.